So Grammy asked, how do I twist a knife without seeming manipulative? So on my way to physics class today, I decided to listen to Hamza's new 1K roadmap, since the college I go to is a solid 30-minute drive from my home. When he started talking about twisting the knife on someone's pain, I simply thought that sounds an awful lot like manipulation. So how do I twist a knife on somebody's pain without them thinking I'm a manipulative asshole? Okay, so if you guys don't even know what if you don't know what twist the knife means, it basically means emphasizing the pain, right? Because if there's a knife in you and you twist it, right? So that's the metaphor. That's what the metaphor means. Basically, you want to like tell them like what the if they're struggling with the porn addiction, like explain emphasize the pain of having to deal with that porn addiction. And the reason why this question is kind of like like how do I say this, like you shouldn't be thinking in this way, is because I think it is low key manipulative, but it's low key like influencing, right? You have to influence another person so that they can get out of the rut. It's like when people think like brainwashing, you're brainwashing yourself with whatever you consume, right? With the content you consume. So, and brainwashing is a bad word, right? But it's like it's it's you. How do I say this? You are the one like manipulating, influencing, brainwashing. It's not good or bad, okay? It's what you do with it, right? It's what you do with it, okay? As I said before, like you have the power to change lives, and now that power can be for the greater good or the or for the worse, for the bad shit. Okay, so how to do it without being a manipulative asshole is just doing it in a way where you are helping them, like the actual result that you want to get them is freaking a good thing. So if they're struggling with a porn addiction, you don't want to just say, or you want to say yes, you're what do you call it, how do I choose a knife in a porn addiction, you can't get girls because you objectify women. You can't get you can't talk to real people because you're watching that shit every single day. You feel tired as fuck every single day, don't you? Every single day you feel tired as fuck because you keep jerking off. You keep wasting your life energy away. You keep giving in to your lust. And you can't control yourself. You're like a monkey who can't control himself. You're a slave to your own urges, to your own emotions, and you can't control yourself. So imagine the other end. Imagine you actually had the power, the emotional control to not give in to the urges, to not um, to not touch your meat, right? If you had the power to do that, imagine how your life would be. Would you actually be on your phone 24/7 in your room locked away with the bottle of Lavino, with the tissues right next to your bed? Or will you actually be willing to go outside? To go outside and talk to people and to see them as actual human beings, to see women as actual human beings instead of an object to nut to, right? So, like, see that? Okay, I kind of went. That was like from twisting the knife to the dream outcome to whatever, right? So did that sound manipulative? Like, if you're thinking about it, I'm trying to get him to do something, right? I'm trying to get him to not watch porn anymore. So that is basically manipulation. So you can't think of it as So is that bad? Is that good? It depends on what you want. What do you think? It depends on what you're trying to get out of it, out of this manipulation, right? I'm trying to actually manipulate him to quit his porn addiction. So if you think that's a bad move, then get the fuck out. Stay to yourself. Don't do anything. Don't give your gifts to the world. Because I genuinely believe that you have to do stuff like this. You have to be twisting the knife in people and giving them hope, giving them a reason to get out of the pain that they're in. right? Because a lot of people, there is just ignorance, right? They do not know that the pain that they're in is causing them to not make progress in the world, to be stagnant, to be in the complacency, to be in the same place, right? And that's what's causing them unfulfillment. They just don't see it, right? And your job, like as a coach, as you know, as an entrepreneur who wants to help them, is just to show them the way, and show them that this is your situation. This is your situation. You really can't. You're again back to the porn addiction. You can't talk to girls. You legit had no girlfriend for the past 20 years of your existence. You do not know how to talk to girls. You get anxious and anxiety because of this addiction. You're going from A directly to Z when it comes to interacting with a woman. But in real life, it actually goes from A to B, from like saying hello to saying how are you doing, to getting to know them, to the small talk, to saying to asking for the number and stuff like that. And like no, but when you watch the porn, it's like you go from sight to nut in like less than 2 minutes. So it completely alters your brain on how to communicate with women. So if you keep this up, you will not have a loving relationship in your life ever. You need to stop the porn addiction. You need to stop it. It's ruining your life from a biological perspective to your future generation. Do you want your children to know that you watch porn? Hell, you won't even have children because you don't have a woman to have children with, because you will legit ruin your bloodline because of this addiction, because of some pixels on a freaking screen. Like, just think about that. You are letting yourself die to pixels on a screen. You're letting your future bloodline just get freaking washed away into a freaking plastic, or what's this called, freaking tissue, right? So you cannot let your bloodline die. You cannot, keep this up. You cannot stay in this rut forever. That's manipulation. And if you guys think that's bad, then stop even, get out of the entrepreneur space. Get out of the helping people space. You know what I mean? Just stay to yourself. Okay, so that's all I gotta say for this. Like, it is manipulation. I'm not gonna say how do I do it without manipulating. It is manipulation. It's just how are you gonna use it? Are you gonna use it for the greater good, or the villainous intent? Right? I'll see you later. Deuces.